It's a fun time if you can't tell. Hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have not made a video in like 3 weeks because I have started my student teaching, which is exciting. And it has been a lot. I am going to make a video about my experience, and at first it was just going to be, you know what, at first it was just going to be the first week only, but I just finished my third week, or my third time being in the classroom, so I'm gonna just do all three. I just got out. I'm leaving right now. There's the school, and y'all, my head hurts. My head hurts, guys. It's a fun time if you can't tell. I do enjoy it. The first time I was really nervous, but everything was fine. I have a really sweet mentor teacher, and she told me on the first day, she was like, look, I'm comfortable with you being as involved or as uninvolved as you feel comfortable to be. And she told me that I was her 8th or 9th student teacher, so I'm from UCA, because all of UCA junior block students, they go and intern in the North Little Rock School District. So yeah, all of her previous student interns that she's had have been from my same university. So she knows all of the assignments to expect, things like that. And it was really good. The kids, they had not warmed up to me. I think they are finally warming up to me, and today was the third week that I've been there, and they know my name now. Last week, I just remember thinking to myself, they are some wild kids, and they are. I got a first grade placement, so yeah, but it's been fine. Today, my head hurts a lot. I think I might have already said that. I don't know, but it does. And my mentor teacher had, so the flu's going around, and my mentor teacher went to the nurse to get her temperature checked because she just didn't feel all that well, and so maybe 5 minutes, that's probably how long she was gone. I was the only one left with them, which was fine until she left. Those kids do not respect me. They don't. It takes me like 5 or 6 times telling them go sit down, go sit in your seat, ask them nicely. No, it's not gonna work. They just, I don't know, but they didn't listen. All kept coming up to me talking about Miss Savannah this, Miss Savannah that. So and so did this. They pushed me. Start trying to tattle on each other. like, no, go sit down and do your work. Which they have a lot of things on an iPad. So that's what they did. They were working on, and she left, and they were like, oh, I'm finished. And I'm like, no, you're not. And they won't listen. They don't. But when she's in there, they're fine, mostly. I give a lot of credit to her because of her ability to manage that classroom. Honestly, I think that they think of me more of like their friend, and that is not what I want them to think of me as. Because when I come to teach my lessons, they won't, cooperate with me if they think I'm their friend. So I'm trying to, like, kind of tell them, like, no, blah, 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 go sit down, why are you on the floor? Both, like, she said we could, and then the other girl was like, no, she didn't, and I don't know, y'all. Whew. I get to work one-on-one with a student doing reading intervention, so I'm looking forward to that. I have to get up at like 5 in the morning, and then I have class at 5 at night, then I got 8 a.m. tomorrow. If you're thinking about teaching, though, it's worth it. And I mean, UCA has a very, very, very rigorous very rigorous teaching program, which is for our benefit, but it's worth it. It's hard, and if you miss one assignment, you'll like drown. I do enjoy it, and it does have the pros. Like, students will come up and hug you like several times a day, just for no reason. I had a little girl ask me to read to her, and the book she chose was the book about the old lady who swallowed a fly, which was really cute. And there's this other little girl who, whenever I pull that student out for intervention, she's always like, Miss Savannah, can you take me out into the hallway too? And like, no, I can't. So, I know you can do your work. You're smart, like, she just wants to spend time with me. She doesn't know why I'm pulling the other little girl out. I have one student who always gets up no matter what. He can't stay in his seat, and they teach us in college about that one student who will get up for no reason all the time. They teach us about it, and I was like, I really kind of disregarded that because I was like, oh, whatever, no way. But yep, they're real. They are real, and we actually have 2 of them, but it's okay. I don't know, like, why are you getting up for you just get up to get up. And it is first grade, so there are a lot of students who will just stand up at their desk instead of sit, which it was me. I would rather be sitting than standing, but first graders, they don't think like that. So, but then there's some students who like act out and all this stuff. It has been an awesome experience. There has been a lot of work that we have to do, and if you guys want, I will make another video going over like what kind of work we get assigned in our program. I was thinking about making a program. See, it's been a day, guys. I was thinking about making a video about container block itself. I don't know. There's a lot of students out at our school today for the flu, like 56 of them, I think. And all of the North Little Rock school districts, all of the North Little Rock school district was closed today and yesterday because of the flu. Several schools around us have been shutting down since last week because of the flu. I'm surprised that North Little Rock School District has not done the same thing, but they still can, because more and more students are like having to go home. Several students, even teachers, are starting to have to go because they're sick. Just wild. Hopefully I don't get the flu from my children. Oh, number one tip: Germ-X your hands at least 20 times a day. Can't tell you how many times. I don't even like Germ-X, but I would prefer to not get the flu. Also, this just came into my mind. Last week, there was a boy who picked his nose and put a booger on this other girl's desk. So there's your funny incident for your day, your entertainment. I'm gonna just be very honest. I have always thought I would teach kindergarten, and I know kindergarten and first grade are very different, developmentally, academically. Like, kindergarten focuses on a lot of different things than first grade does, like the fundamental things that will be built on for the rest of their school. But being in first grade makes me just wonder, like, would I rather teach upper elementary instead? I always figured I would not enjoy like being with the bigger kids as much, but now I'm kind of like, I don't know, at least I could have a conversation with them. But at the same time, like, little kids are so sweet, y'all, and I really do love them already, and I've only been there for 3 weeks, and seriously, they're so sweet. And like, now is the time that you have to have a really big impact on their future, because they're so young and they still have a lot of life choices left to make. So I don't know, I'll update y'all. That has been like overview of my first 3 weeks student teaching. See you guys in my next video. Make sure to like, comment, and hit that subscribe button, and turn them notification bells on, y'all. Bye.